Hi friends, good evening. This is Sachin Nachnani and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be talking about BPCL. Yes, BPCL came out with its results yesterday and everyone was expecting a very strong up move, somewhere even expecting an upper circuit of 10% at least in the opening itself. But why did BPCL share price did not go up? In fact, it actually closed down today. I am going to tell you 5 major reasons why BPCL share price did not go up and it actually closed down. Keep watching the video till the end, and towards the end I am going to tell you what exactly should you be doing next for BPCL and what is my target price. Before we move to BPCL, I would request you to have a look at my YouTube channel where I come out with regular videos. In fact, my latest video, which was for today's monthly expiry, I gave a strategy in which the Bank Nifty target was achieved and you could have made anywhere from 50% to 5 times return on your capital. And in last week's video, you had the potential of making 20 times profit. So I keep coming out with these videos every Wednesday, and other than that I also cover results where I tell you exactly how to trade the results on the next day and make money. So please have a look at this channel, and if you have still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so right away. Don't forget to click the bell icon. So let me address the dividend part first, because everyone was expecting that with a total dividend of 58 rupees, of which 35 rupees was a one-time special dividend, the stock would go up by at least 50 to 60 rupees and maybe even hit upper circuit. Why did that not happen? In fact, this dividend is over and above the 21 rupees dividend paid by the company in March this year. So the first thing is that this dividend was very much on expected lines. Yes, the 58 rupees dividend was not something which was completely unexpected. In fact, part of this dividend had been expected in the previous quarter, but that did not come out earlier. Let me show you. So if you look here, in February, company paid a dividend of only 16 rupees. This was after the December quarter results. People were expecting the dividend to be at least 40 rupees over here. So company in the previous financial year paid only 21 rupees dividend. So this was actually half of what people were expecting. So this led to a major disappointment in the dividend, and this expectation of higher dividend had shifted to the current quarter. So that's why when this total dividend of 58 rupees has been paid, a large part of it was already discounted, and the same can be seen in the run up of the share price, which I will show you in the next few minutes. Moreover, a lot of people have been talking about a big jump in the net profit of BPCL. However, before you go to net profit, have a look at the profit before exceptional items. And in the current quarter, as compared to the previous quarter, the company has reported a gain of just around 700 crores, which is just about 15% on 4600 crores to 5200 crores. There has been an exceptional item which is basically an income of almost 7,000 crores, which has resulted in a profit before tax of 12,000 crores as compared to 4,000 crores. This, my dear friends, has led to a big beat on the profit after tax. So that's why you will see that the profit has jumped from 2,700 crores to almost 12,000 crores, which is roughly 4 times. And also because the total tax expense has come down sharply despite the higher other income. Now this higher other income is something which has already been reported, and that is why it was not unexpected. So again, whatever the result content was predominantly on expected lines. Let me show you the breakup of the exceptional item. This is the breakup of the exceptional item. Out of the total exceptional income of almost 7,000 crores, 9,400 crores is made up of gain on sale of investment in subsidiary, which basically is BPCL sold its entire shareholding in Numaligarh Refinery Limited on 25th March for a total amount of almost 9,900 crores, and the gains arising from sale of equity shares is 9,400 crores. I'll mention just one last point with regard to the results. In March last year, there was a write down of inventory, whereas in this quarter there were gains in inventory. Inventory gains means the revaluation of inventory took place at a higher price because crude prices went up in the March quarter. So that's the only other thing why reported numbers looked higher than what was anticipated by a lot of people. Now let's look at the price action and how you could have actually almost predicted if this was going to happen or not. Let me show you how. Now this is the price chart of BPCL. This is today's closing price and this was yesterday's closing price. So just one candle before that. Now, how could you have predicted that this was going to happen? Let's have a look. This is a very simple analysis. Now, do you see this? This is very simple price action. So from July last year and even in March this year and again yesterday, BPCL had been facing stiff resistance around the 480 to 490 levels. It was struggling to go above that. The same thing has happened today also, where it did open gap up. It opened at 486, but finally it made a low of 466 and closed at 467.85, almost near the day's low. Look at the volumes today. This was of course post results. A lot of people were expecting that prices will go up. People were expecting a price of 500 and above. That was not likely to happen because there was maximum call right up at 450, and this simple price action trading technique would have told you that it is going to be extremely difficult for BPCL, even with such supposedly wonderful results and a very big dividend, to go and give a big gap up. If you see, so the open and high were almost the same, just a difference of 25 paise, and it got sold into, and the price actually came down by almost 20 rupees. And if you had seen the chart a day before, you could have also thought of the same, and at least you may have cut your longs in case if you were going by the consensus view of a big jump in share price after the results. So by now we have covered three reasons. One is that the dividend was largely on expected lines, so there was no major surprise over there. Second, the results had an exceptional item and inventory gains, because of which there was no big beat on profitability before those exceptional items. And thirdly, I told you the simple price action analysis in BPCL, where it has been facing resistance at 480 levels. Moreover, you can also see in this month of May itself, the price had rallied from almost 410, 415 levels to 470 levels yesterday. So this was a gain of almost 15%. This was largely because of anticipation of very strong dividend. So when you have already had a gain of more than 15% in a large cap stock of BPCL, which is also a nifty stock, you need to be very careful going into the results, and ideally you should have taken your profits if you already had them off the table. So these are three important reasons. Now I'm going to show you reason number 4 and reason number 5. This is reason number 4. So this is the chart of HPCL, the daily chart. And when HPCL came out with its results on 20th, this was on this day after market hours, despite very strong results and a big dividend announcement, a very similar price action was observed. That is, the share price could not sustain at higher levels, which was around high of 290, and it closed somewhere around 274, 275 levels. So I was expecting a similar down move in the share price of BPCL also. So HPCL price action was also very similar post results. Now I will take you to the last reason, which came almost after 2 p.m. So this is from Money Control. This exclusive said that BPCL privatization may be further delayed over open offer to Petronet and IGL shareholders. This came at 2:07 p.m. today, and post that the share price fell further by almost 1.5 to 2% from where it was trading. So dear friends, I have covered 5 important reasons why the share price of BPCL fell, and now I am going to tell you what I am going to do in BPCL. So if you are a short-term trader in BPCL, don't buy till the price of BPCL closes above this level. So I would say wait for a closing of at least 490 rupees, because till the time BPCL closes above this price, it is going to face tremendous resistance and it is going to be unable to give you meaningful returns. In the near term, I think a very good risk reward ratio would be to buy around 440 to 450 levels, where even if you buy at 440 and if it goes to 480 to 490, you can get a 10% upside in the near term. And as the article suggested, that there can be some delay in privatization of BPCL. BPCL will continue to face some resistance over here at these levels. However, if you are a long-term investor in BPCL, remain invested, and till the time you remain invested, you are going to get the dividend of 58 rupees, which, as you all know, will be subject to TDS, and you have to pay income tax on the total amount received according to your income tax bracket. So do consult your financial advisor. My target for BPCL ultimately would be a new high. That is, I would be looking for BPCL to cross 560 levels, and I would be looking at a share price of minimum 600 rupees. Now, is this going to be achieved immediately? Well, of course not. This will happen only and around the time when the disinvestment is finalized and a new buyer is known to everyone. This can happen in next 3 months, 6 months, or maybe it may take another 2-3 quarters. Nobody knows that. But my ultimate price for BPCL would be at least 600. And if you can wait for maybe 2, 3, or 4 quarters perhaps, you can stay invested in BPCL. But if you're a short-term trader, you can look to buy BPCL around 440 as I mentioned before. Lastly, even if you look at the option chain of BPCL for the month of June, you will see that at 500 it has the highest open interest of 48 lakh shares, of which 25 lakh shares came in just today itself. It is facing tremendous resistance, and the next highest open interest is at 480. On the put side, there are lots of support areas, but nothing significant, and of course the highest open interest is around 440 to 450 levels, which is around 12 and 13 lakh shares. So my dear friends, even the option chain chart shows that BPCL is going to face stiff resistance at 500 levels. So plan your trades accordingly. I hope I have been able to tell you the reasons for the fall in share price of BPCL and what is my target price. If you have liked the content of this video, feel free to share it with your friends, and thank you so much for watching this video.
You can reach out to me on Twitter, Insta, LinkedIn, and of course YouTube.